Hi there, my name's Noreen Smith and I'm a Creative Memories Advisor from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I'm here to share with you a really simple technique that you can use to take a favorite single page sketch or layout and turn it into a double page layout just like that. I'm really talking about a technique called mirroring, where we basically duplicate what's on the single page side onto a second page. So I'm going to walk you through how I created both the single page layout and what I did to create the second page to arrive at a beautiful double page mirrored layout. Let's get started. Now for the layout, I'm going to be using the Spring Cottage Designer Paper Pack, and I love all of the beautiful, patterns and textures in this pack. Everything from gorgeous flowers, lily pads, natural elements, to vines and wood grain, checks, and pretty pastels. And I'll probably incorporate some of the fantastic stickers. There's lovely border stickers as well as icons and word art, and some of these gorgeous die cut embellishments that have a lovely embossed feel to them. You can probably see that on the background. And of course, the variety map pack cards. I love these ones where you can actually cut them in half and use them both for embellishing and for journaling. And there's some great titles and sayings on these as well. In addition, I'm using the new Climbing Vine Chain Border Maker cartridge along with the original Border Maker system. And I'm also pulling out an old favorite, the Dotted Leaf Circle Punch. Now, if you don't have a circle punch that would create a 6-inch decorative circle, you can certainly use your custom cutting system. The large circle with the red blade around the outside will give you a 6-inch circle as well. Now, often I will make a layout with just one piece of double-sided pattern paper and just focus on the two patterns. But there's so many beautiful patterns in this paper pack that I've decided to use 4 different patterns. So I'm using 2 sheets of paper. The lovely green vine with the birch bark on the reverse side, and then this pretty dusty blue irregular dot that has a dusty blue plaid. And I'm going to be using the light gray cardstock as my base page. I love light gray because it is the perfect neutral. It can go with warm colors and cool colors. So let's go ahead and get cutting. I'm first of all going to cut this into a 6-inch piece. And then I'm going to punch a border from it. So I've got my 6 by 12 inch piece, placing my Climbing Vine Chain cartridge into the border maker, and let's create a punched border. So there's a couple of pieces ready, and now let's go ahead and also cut this paper into a 6-inch strip, and then into a 6-inch square, so we can create our 6-inch circle with the circle punch. And then from the remaining 6-inch by 12-inch piece, I'm going to cut a 3-inch strip. And let's go ahead and punch our circle. Now, if you haven't used the circle punches before, your points or your corners of your 6-inch square simply go into the punch like so. We're going to punch each of the 4 corners, take out the paper, turn it over, and then punch the other 4 corners. So now we have all of the pieces that we need to kind of assemble our base page. So we have the 5-inch by 12-inch strip, and we can decide which side we want to have showing. And then we have this lovely 3-inch by 12-inch strip. Again, let's just play around a little bit with the color patterns here. Could have that, and then maybe we would flip that over like so. and then see how it would work with the photos that you want to use. So I like that. It picks up the blue in my photos, but maybe I want to play around with it just to see what it would look like if I flipped over some of the pieces. So now I've turned over the large strip to show the green background, and I flipped over my little border strip to show the birch bark background. And now I'm just going to see how my photos look with that. And I think I like that a little bit better because it picks up more of the green in my photos. Let's try one other way. So here again, I've used the more neutral birch bark pattern as the background, and I've flipped over the strip and the circle. And again, this would emphasize the blue in my photos just a little bit more. So I really like the way that this looks, and I think I'm going to go with that. And so now that my photos are in place, I'm just going to add my embellishments. I love that tree, and I thought that this little sort of pond with the reeds in it would pick up on the idea of where my sons were. And then just that lovely little Hello Spring sticker is all I really need to finish off that page. So there's my page all complete, and I could just go ahead and journal on that and be done. But what if you have some more photos that you wanted to incorporate and you really don't know how to create the second page of your layout? So thankfully, we still have these pieces of paper which coordinate with everything that we've done here. So we can go ahead and use these and just mirror the design that we've created on this page onto a second page for our photos. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start by punching another climbing vine border punch from my green and birch bark paper. And I still have another 3x12 strip. So all I need to do is to punch one more decorative circle punch. So now I have all of the same pieces that I had to make my single page, and I can go ahead and just mirror the page pretty much as close to what I have on this side I can do on this side. So let's go ahead and put all of this into place. And then I can switch up sort of the placement of my photos to whatever's going to work best. So that would be a straight mirrored page. Both of the strips and the vines and the background papers and the circles would all be in the same orientation and the same pattern. But the fun thing about mirroring a page is that you could also switch up the orientation. Perhaps you wanted to do something like this, or you could turn it so that it is completely opposite. Or you could even flip over the pieces so that you have a mirrored look but with the same orientation. So let's try that. And that provides a really different look as well. So you have so many different opportunities to create beautiful, beautiful pages just by taking one design and mirroring it onto the second page. I hope that's been helpful for you, and I hope you give that a try. Thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.